Red line, green line, any line, any place, any time for you?
Pretty much.
I just asked Coach if you know, I understand you can do all these different things and help the team where the team needs help the most, but is there a spot for you that you prefer to play? Middle, wing, up, down?
Not really. I mean, I just want to win hockey games, and whatever the coaches think is whatever position they think is going to help that out the most, then that's what I'm willing to do.
What's the most difficult thing about moving from one spot to the other, right, the left, or playing with, you know, top six guys versus playing with bottom six guys? What's the most difficult thing for you?
Probably. I would say the D zone is like the only real difference in your responsibilities. When it comes to the D zone, obviously in the offense zone you're going everywhere anyway, so that's not really a big difference. But obviously as a centerman playing down low in the D zone, you have more responsibility. You're moving a lot more, you know, closing guys out and trying to eliminate guys from the play and get the puck out. Whereas, you know, when you're a winger, you're not moving as much. You're more focused on your D-man. So there's little things here and there that's different. But you know how we play. It's like even if I'm playing the wing and I'm first into the D zone, I'm playing the low center spot. So we're pretty interchangeable once it gets back there. So there's not too much of a difference, but there's little things here and there.
You ever forget, like Alexi was telling us, or Coach was telling us, Alexi lined up on the left wing when he's supposed to be on the right wing one time. You ever do that?
I don't think so. I feel like I've kind of been bouncing around long enough to just kind of remain in the game, you know, what position I'm playing.
You worked a lot with Kevin Rooney on the PK this year. How much is chemistry a factor on an effective PK, especially with the forward that you're working with, and then what does Lewis mean for you guys?
Yeah, he's a big piece of this team. I think he's been playing really well. So it's gonna take a few guys to fill in his spot, and yeah, I think chemistry is important on a PK. I think you know, once you get to know what the tendencies of the partner you're killing with, what, you know, if he, you know, prefers to be F1 or F2 or strong side or weak side or whatever it is, you can kind of build a connection and know, you know, even if you're not, you know, looking at him on the play, you kind of know where he's going to be on the ice. So I think him and I have found you know, some good chemistry throughout this year, and it's you know, but you know, when he went out last night, I thought Kegger did a great job in killing some big penalties. So I think it's, you know, Rune's a big piece, and it's going to take a few of us to step up to replace that hole.
What does it say about your comeback ability of the team again last night, and especially your goalie put maybe that second period behind him and just continued to play?
Yeah, I think it's kind of the resiliency we've shown all year. I think. You know, whether, you know, we're not playing our best or we go through stretches like we did in the second period, and even, you know, at the end of the first period, you know, we find a way to get back to our game, and you know, you can see when we're playing well, when we're playing the way we're supposed to be playing, how good we are, how you know, the Blues are a really good team, and for us to have that third period like we did, it's good for us. It's good for our confidence, but I think it's just a matter of, you know, not going through those lulls throughout the game and putting us in, you know, those positions where we need to come back in games, and we need to, you know, claw our way back into it.
Colin was talking about your individual adjustments when you switch lines or switch positions, but as far as your line mates go, when you're thinking about, you know, when you were playing with Rooney and Reeves, those are bigger, more physical guys, play more of a grinding style. If you switch and play with Hedl and Gauthier like it looked like today, younger skill guys, how does that change your role or maybe what you're trying to help the line accomplish?
I mean, I like to keep my game the same. I think you know, you're at your best when you're doing what you can do best, you know, to the best of your abilities. So when you're jumping around lines, I don't think you're supposed to change your game that much, or else, you know, you're not really bringing much to that line. I think you need to bring the game that got you here, what the coaches see in you, and the game that's going to effectively help the team and help the line.
I guess what I'm wondering is, like, with the young guys, are there ways that you think that you can help them, that things that you can impart on their game and change the dynamic of that line a little bit?
I think whether you're playing on a guy's line or not, you can always help them. There's always little things that you can point out here and there. I don't think it's necessarily you have to be line mates to be able to help a guy out. But yeah, it's fun playing with different guys, and it's something I've gotten used to.